Harvard-Yale. The game.
A ton of history, a ton of tradition.
There's an intensity about this rivalry.
It's one of the most historic games in the history of college football.
1,000 men of Harvard, one victory today. For your level, Eli and Harvard, hostway.
It's for the Ivy League title, but it really means a lot more than that.
And that's the ball game. Harvard wins.
It's almost here. Yale leads the all-time series, but as of late, the rivalry has been all Harvard. The Crimson have won the last 7 games of the game. But let's take it off the field. Harvard was founded 65 years before Yale, can claim more U.S. presidents as alums, but Yale wins in Super Bowl winners and Pulitzer Prizes. It's the first time College Game Day is a part of the game. And Desmond Howard is already in Cambridge and joins us this morning, ready to go. And Des, you played in rivalry games when you were at Michigan. Let's go back. 1991, you gave us that Heisman moment against bitter rival Ohio State on that famous punt return for a touchdown. How will this game be different for these players tomorrow?
I tell you what, Kevin, when you play in a rivalry, you understand that it's just so special. There's such significance to this game. It can make or break a season no matter what your record is. And I think no matter what conference you played that game in, the coaches, they let you know this is a different game. Some coaches, they try to downplay some games, but not this game and not during the week. It has a different intensity at practice. The meetings are different. It's just in the air that you know that this rivalry is something significant and something special that will last with you the rest of your life. I've heard people who have been part of the Lafayette-Lehigh rivalry, the Harvard rivalry with Yale, and everyone talks about when you talk to other alums, they always ask you, how did you do against your rivals? So no matter who you are, no matter what league you play in, what conference, the rivalry games can define your legacy.
And your legacy, we all know, is the post in the end zone. Building up to that game, is that your proudest football moment on the college level? Because you did it against Ohio State?
Yeah, it really is, because, I was born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio, so that game has special significance to me. And during that year, the course of that season, I was obviously a Heisman candidate, and I never did anything when I scored a touchdown except the Barry Sanders, which is hand the ball to the official. But I knew I wanted to do something special that afternoon because, like I said, being born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio, the game was so big that if I got into the end zone, I wanted to do something special or significant. And I just popped that pose. It lasted maybe a second and a half. But obviously, because of video and still pictures, it'll last longer than me. So it was a special moment for a special game.
Quite a special moment there. Is there a special player you're going to be watching for tomorrow that could create that special moment for Harvard or Yale?
Yeah, there's a guy on the defensive side of the ball for Harvard named Zach Hodges. Now, he's about 6'3", 240-pound defensive end, but his skill set will probably translate to an outside linebacker, kind of a 3-4 defense at the next level. He's a guy who NFL scouts, they come to practice and watch him. He has great quick twitch muscles. He has an excellent get-off, and he's a guy who's actually the sacks leader in Harvard history with 25 sacks. So watch out for Zach Hodges on the defensive side of the ball for Harvard in the game.
Hodges could be the first non-BCS player drafted, according to Kuiper and McShay, in 2015. Desmond Howard, looking forward to tomorrow. Bundle up, game day, 9 a.m. Eastern on ESPN Saturday.